Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Well, I'm outside. It's a nice, cool evening. It's November. Now, or now I'm here pissing in the backyard. Okay, now I want to get to the truth here. Now, the godfather of propaganda is Edward Bernays. He's the guy that will create propaganda for anybody to get you to basically get you persuaded to follow a certain philosophy, propaganda. Well, the whole thing is, now, I watched a video. It was a short video on YouTube. And Anderson Cooper was interviewing Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House. And there was a comment that Anderson Cooper said, heard from Joe Biden. Creepy sleep with Joe Biden. Okay. Now, he repeated of what Joe Biden said. Line crossed that what happened to Paul Pelosi is projected from January 6th. Well, technically, there's no connection at all. Okay? At all. Not whatsoever. Now, the media, is supposed to be like the fourth branch, right? The fourth branch. And here, let me sit down here. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Now, I want to get to this thing here, right? Let's all lay our cards on the table. Okay? Let's all lay our cards on the table. Okay? Now, we all know the media was supposed to be the fourth branch, right? The fourth branch, right? To hold the feet of the politicians to the fire. Now, if you hold the feet of a politician to the fire, you get good government. If you don't, you get bad government. Now, Joe Biden said the attack on Paul Pelosi was due to the blaming from January 6th. Survey says bullshit. There's no connection. If there is, fucking prove it. Prove to me and everybody across the country that there's a connection between January 6th and the attack on Paul Pelosi, which there's no fucking connection there. Not one connection. Not one. The media has become politicized because everybody that works in a network from ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, right? And MSNBC are all lefties. Most of them are progressives. A good half of them are liberals. There's a few that are socialist Democrats. Now, I would morally say that, it's time to stop the bullshit, man. Stop the bullshit, dude. The bullshit needs to fucking stop. Because look, there's people that do believe it because they need to believe it to further their own agenda, their own personal agenda. Each individual has their own separate agenda from one another. And when you really look at the truth here, the truth is, Democrats want to keep power in the House, the Senate, and the White House for a very long time. See, the Democrats are like the Galactic Empire. They're like the Galactic Empire. Joe Biden and any Democratic president that's a Democrat is like Emperor Palpatine. There's your empire. And the Republicans are kind of like, here, I'm talking about the constitutional Republicans are like the rebels and the resistance. While the Democrats, whether you're a socialist, liberal, or progressive, you're kind of like the First Order and the Galactic Empire. Think about it. Because it seems that, well, our government is basically like the empire. And then you have a few in government that are like the delegation of 2000. Let me explain. You have a few in D.C. that is for protecting the rights of every individual in this country. No matter if you agree with them or not. Each individual in this country has rights. Okay? And there's some, for example, you have these woke cult mobs. You have the cancel cult mobs. You have Antifa. Okay? That SJWs, right? They want to stifle your freedom of speech, right? They call you, if they don't have a fight in an argument, if they have no argument they stick to name calling. They're like little kids who just can't win an argument or debate or whatever. They're going to stick to fucking name calling. How many of you ever got into a debate or a conversation where it ends up where somebody is get called a name or labeled? If you ever had someone call you a name or labeled you something, put it in the comment section and why. I want to read this. I want to read your guys' comments so I can because I want to respond to that. Because here's a known fact: I've never been called anything or labeled anything here. I never had anybody label me anything. here on YouTube or in my face, Now, Facebook had kind of put me in Facebook jail for 30 days. Imagine that fucking shit. Imagine that shit. And Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg is firing nearly 12,000 people from Meta, the parent company of Facebook, man. The umbrella of Facebook, Because I shared a video or a picture of AOC. At the top of it, it says, I put AOC is a cunt. So all of a sudden, I get put in Facebook jail for 30 days. Imagine that shit. 30 days for just calling AOC a cunt. See, you have soft people who hear the word cunt with AOC attached to that. Oh my God, you can't call AOC a cunt. Yes, I can. Because she is a cunt. Her and her squad are all cunts. Democrats are cunts. Neocons and rhinos are cunts. Woke actresses, woke athletes, woke entertainers are all cunts. The ladies of The View are cunts. Jimmy Fallon's a cunt. So is that dude who used to host the Daily Show's a cunt. Hillary Clinton's a cunt. She's an old cunt. And Nancy Pelosi's an old cunt. Maxine Waters is also an old cunt. Dianne Feinstein's an old cunt. It's just that the name cunt is gender neutral. Why are you calling him an old fucker? Because it's gender neutral. Why call them a cunt? Because it's gender neutral. The word cunt can go both ways towards men or women, so me, I'm a bastard. But the thing is, Pelosi says, she goes, do you agree? He goes, oh yeah, sure, sure, more differently. Bitch, your husband got attacked by a hammer by a guy in his underwear. Question is, why was her husband in his underwear? And why was the guy attacking him with a hammer while in his underwear? See, none of this makes no sense, okay? None of it makes no damn sense, okay? None of it does. It doesn't make any sense. If it does, tell me how it makes sense, because it don't make any sense here, dude. Okay? Now, when you look at people, whether you're in movies or TV or music or politics or what, or sports, you know damn well there are members of the woke cult mob who would want to cancel your ass for what? Telling the truth? Being honest? Calling them all cunts? Hey, fuck that shit. I have never had anybody put in the comment section of any video that I've done, call me any names or label me as such, whatever, Never ever fucking happened, okay? Never happened. Why? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Because to me, all it is overgrown children having a temper tantrum because they're not getting their way. That's how these woke cult mobs. This is because of the cancel cult mobs. It's they're overgrown children pissed off because they're not getting their way. That's all it is. That's all it is. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. And plus, I will still continue saying it because it's all fucking true. If nothing goes their way, they act like overgrown children having a temper tantrum because nothing's going their way. Now, it seems that the governor's race in Arizona is kind of tied in a way. Right now we are at November 12th, November 12th. And it's really insane because when you think about it, there's a lot of shit happening, man. A lot of shit happening here, dude. Big time. But before I go, okay, I'm seeing a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people, right? A lot of people on the internet, TV, articles, just go absolutely fucking bonkers, man, Now, there are so many questions, man. So many damn questions here. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people, folks, man? Sorry, I'm getting a cold, so please bear with me. It's getting weird and weird and weird and weird and weird because it's just that when you see things like this kind of shit, it's like, oh man, it's nuts, man. It is like really fucking nuts, dude. I mean, you can't think like, okay, well, this is getting better. Get better. No. It's all getting weird, man. It's getting really weird because when you really think about this, okay? There's so many questions that we all have, and even if we try to ask the question, there's people that would give off a vibe of, I don't want to fucking hear it. Stop asking. Nobody cares. How would you fucking know they don't care? Because maybe they want to hear the question. Maybe it's only you that don't want to hear it, and it's you that don't care. Okay? It's like if you're having a conversation with a black person, whether it's a man or a male or female, and the conversations and the talk is pretty good because it's like you're on the same level here, because two intellects having a really cool conversation, then all of a sudden a white dumbass comes up and tells a black person, don't talk to them, they're racist. Really? What gives you the right to tell them, don't talk to that person? Maybe they do want to talk to that person. It's just that you're a real fuck up because you're making it about yourself. You're making it about yourself, not about the person you're pushing away from having a good conversation with the person that they're talking to, and it's a good wavelength of talk here. Thing is, you see these white idiots taking over because, see, it's mostly white people that are telling the black people, don't talk to them, they're racist. Motherfucker, you're white too. What are you? What are you? the modern day owner of a plantation? What the fuck? Let them talk, because the conversation is going good without your dumbass interfering. Because you, asshole, have an agenda to push, and you're trying to use a black person for your agenda. Leave them alone. It doesn't concern you. Mind your own damn business. Okay? Mind your own damn business, because a black guy or black woman is having a good conversation, and you're trading ideas. You're sharing ideas with somebody, and then you got some asshole telling the black person, man or woman, don't talk to them. They're racist. Bitch, go fuck yourself. There's a good intellect conversation that's happening, taking place, right? Nobody's bothering anybody. There are two people, okay? Two people having a good conversation. Then again, some dumb white motherfucker comes in and tells the black person, don't talk to them, they're racist. Okay, here's the thing. There's a beautiful black woman. Oh, fucking gorgeous, dude. Gorgeous. Long black hair. Oh, man, dude. Telling this white broad the truth. It's not about race, man. It ain't. It's not. She says she's black. She ain't oppressed. She's free. She's free. She ain't oppressed. But the white woman doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. Not one bit. But this black woman is telling her like it is, man. Telling her like it is, dude. Because this white woman has no argument. She's basically getting her ass verbally handed to her, man, by this beautiful black woman, telling her she's black, she's free, she ain't oppressed. It ain't about race, right? It's not. And she's telling the truth. There's much more to what's going on. Way more. It ain't about race. It ain't about the transgender bullshit. You have the woke mob cult. You have the cancer culture mob cult. Why? Why? Because the cancer culture mob is trying their damnedest to cancel anybody who don't agree with them. Well, I don't agree with them. I'm uncancelable. You cannot cancel me. You can't cancel me. Why? I'm an asshole. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a bastard. No one can cancel me. Why? I don't give a fuck about the woke mob cult. I don't give a fuck about the cancer culture cult. They don't fucking bother me. I could care less. I don't agree with them. Never have, never will. And if they got a problem with that, they could kiss my ass and suck my cock while fondling my balls. Alright guys, this is good old Grimlock. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. Peace out. Godspeed.